For this lesson, we are going to look at simplifying fractions. So first, let's look at some key vocabulary terms. Fraction is how many parts of a whole. And there's two parts of that fraction that we look at. The numerator, which is the number above the line in a common fraction. So right here, that is the numerator. And then the denominator, which is the number below the line in a common fraction right here. So the numerator shows how many parts there are. So like in this pizza, there's 1, 2, 3 slices left. The denominator is showing how many parts we divide that into, so it's out of 4 total slices. And then a mixed number is a number that contains both a whole number and a fractional part. So we've got our whole number and a fraction, whole number and a fraction. When we are simplifying, we are finding the GCF. I'm going to use my factor chart to help. And then we simplify by dividing the numerator and the denominator by that GCF. So we're going to break it down here. Finding the GCF first, then doing our simplifying. So if we've got 50 over 75, I'm on my factor chart finding 50, and I'm going to write down all of those factors. So 1, 2, 5, 10, 25, 50. Same thing for 75. Find 75, write down all of those factors. 1, 3, 5, 15, 25, 75. And just like we did on the previous lesson, I'm going to circle those common factors. So they share 1, 5, and 25. So their GCF is 25, which means I'm going to divide them both by 25 to simplify. So we're dividing the top, 50 divided by 25. Maybe you know that in your head. If not, I can use my factor chart, go to 50, find 25. 25 is paired with 2. So that means 50 divided by 25 is 2. Now I'm going to do the same thing for 75. So on 75, I'm going to find 25. It's paired with 3. That means 75 divided by 25 is 3. So our simplified fraction is 2/3. Let's do it again for number 2. We've got 36 and 48. So I'm going to find 36 on my factor chart and write down all of those factors. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 9, 12, 18, and 36. Now we're going to do the same thing for 48. Find 48, list out all those factors. There's a lot of them. It's probably going to use 2 lines. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 8, 12, 16, 24, 48. Now we're going to go through, circle those common factors. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, not 9, 12, not 18, not 36. So the highest number they both divide by is 12. So now we're going to simplify. Over here, we had written out the original fraction for you. Here, we didn't. So I'm going to rewrite 36 over 48, and we are going to divide these both by 12. So 36 divided by 12, I'm going to look on my factor chart. 12 pairs with 3, so 36 divided by 12 is 3. Same thing for 48. Find 48. Find 12. The 12 pairs with 4. So 48 divided by 12 is 4. And the last two. Number 3. This time we've got a mixed number. When I'm looking to simplify, I'm not looking at simplifying that whole number part. We're just looking at the fractional part of 54 and 60. So finding 54 on my factor chart, listing out all of these factors. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 6, 9, 18, 27, 54. Now the same thing for 60, finding 60, writing all these factors. There are a lot of them. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 10, 12. I'm going to use another line. 15, 20, 30, and 60. Now let's go through, circle those common factors. They share 1, they share 2, they share 3, they share 6, not 9, not 18, not 27, not 54. So the highest number they both share is 6. So this time again, we wrote out the original fraction for you. I'm going to show I'm not dividing the whole number, I'm just dividing those fractional parts by 6. So 54 divided by 6, I'm going to use my factor chart, find 54, find 6, it pairs with 9. So 54 divided by 6 is 9. Same thing for 60, go to 60, find 6, it's paired with 10. So 60 divided by 6 is 10. And then don't forget that this this whole number part also needs to go over here. So it's not just 9/10, it's 8 and 9/10. Just the fraction part is what's simplified. All right, one more problem. 12 and 92 over 100. So again, we're not simplifying that whole number, we're just simplifying the fraction part, 92 and 100. So I'm finding 92. Looking at those factors, writing those out here. We've got 1, 2, 4, 23, 46, 92. Same thing for 100. Finding those factors, listing them out. 1, 2, 4, 5, 10, 20, 25, 50, 100. And we're going to go circle those common factors. They share 1, they share 2, they share 4, not 23, not 46, not 92. So the highest number they both share is 4. Just like on the previous page, this time I didn't write out the fraction. So I'm going to put my whole number next to the fraction bar, and then I'm writing my fraction, 92 over 100. And now we're going to divide that fractional part by our GCF of 4. So I'm ignoring the whole number right now. I'm dividing 92 by 100, and I'm dividing dividing 92 by 4, and I'm dividing 100 by 4. So going to 92, finding 4, the 4 is paired with 23. That means 92 divided by 4 is 23. Now the same thing for 100. Find the 4, it's paired with 25. That means 100 divided by 4 is 25. And then I'm bringing my whole number over as well. So it's not just 23 25ths, it's 12 and 23 25ths.